Hey everyone, Mr. Shank here. Hope you're doing well. I want to make a quick video going over coordinate planes and the graphing activity today. So to start off, I'm going to show you a coordinate plane. All right, and as you're doing these activities, you're definitely going to see what are called ordered pairs. And here's an example. You might get an ordered pair that would be, say, 4, 3. So the first number is what's called the x coordinate. The second is called the y. So really what it is the code to tell you how to plot this point on this coordinate plane. So you do need to understand, I'm going to color code these. This one kind of red here. This is called your x-axis, and that runs horizontally. And then the other axis, this is called the y-axis. That one runs vertically up and down. So we'll go back to this point here, 4, 3. All right, just one other thing I always think to myself is the first number tells you how far to go over, and the second number tells you how far to go up or down, because you could be going up or down if it's negative. But since this is 4, I'm going to go over to 4 on my x-axis, then I go up 3, and I just follow that over, put a point, and sometimes you'll label that point. I could just label it with the coordinate like that. It might tell you to label it with a letter. Could say like label that with a letter A, and might just, instead of putting the coordinate, you could also label it with a little a. Right? So do another one over here. Let's pretend we had the point -7, 2. So all I'm gonna do is, here's our x coordinate. It tells me how far to go over. So I always start right here in the middle. It's called the origin, but I go over -7 and up 2. Put a point. Okay, and let's call that like point B. Okay, do a couple more here, or just maybe one more. All right, we'll do one down in this quadrant here. So let's say we had the coordinate -3, -4. Okay, again, the first number, this is the trick I always like to think about, is how far to go over. So I go over to -3, see a point, and down to -4. So over -3, down -4, put my point. Let's pretend that was C. Okay, so that's the first thing you have to understand for graphing. All right, so then the activity today, it's on the website called Desmos. We've used this maybe once or twice during the school year, so you're not probably that familiar with it, but if you click that link, it takes you here. All right, so I'm going to click join because the code should automatically populate in. Okay, and then make sure to click sign in with Google. Okay, your name should be in there. Click go. All right, and really this activity is just going to be about graphing on the coordinate plane. You have to read directions and just follow it carefully. All right, so you read this. There's really nothing to do here except they want you to drag that point around and just keep moving from there. Okay, so you just read the directions. It's telling you to do something. Okay, so then it's asking like what's the name of the axis that goes from left to right. So I know that's called the x-axis. Okay, it's kind of cool. You can see, look at, there's Kate and Larissa, Jenna. They all answered it the same way. Okay, there's the other one going up and down. What's the name of that axis? Well, that's called the y-axis. Oh, Xander, Preston, Larissa also said y-axis. Okay, so now it says, look at the point in the picture. What is the x coordinate? Okay, remember we talked about the first number is always your x coordinate. So 3 is my x coordinate. All right, what is the y coordinate? All right, the second number is always your y coordinate. That's -2. Type that in. Okay, so here's where I think there were some questions. It says type 5, 3 onto the next line to create a point. So that's right here. You just tap that, and then you can type it in. Make sure to include parentheses and the comma. All those things are required for an ordered pair, or else you just write numbers down. Okay, so as I did that, you notice it, look at it, shows me the point. Okay, so you'll have to use that quite a bit. All right, when you want to find the point that would be the bullseye here, you just go to this first line up there and start typing in a point. And I can see the x coordinate's appears to be about over 4, and I follow this up 2. So I'm gonna try that. 4, 2. Pretty close. I mean, that's pretty close to a bullseye there. All right, so I could use that, and I keep moving. As you go further, you might have to use decimals to get in there. All right. So hopefully this helps. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. All right, have a good day. Thanks for watching.